Yeah! We're live. We're alive. And we're live. Built on the Rock Homestead. Kiri, how's it going? Oh, man. How are you doing today? How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
No, but how are you doing today?
Oh my god.
Yeah, what's been going on in your world?
I've been inside most of the day.
I'll tell you, today is a hot one. I don't know what the temperature is by you guys, but it hit triple digits today. 100 degrees. 13 Moons Homestead, how's it going? DG, Scott Road. Man, 100 degrees. What's the temperature like? What's the temperature like where you guys are at? Oh, man. It's bacon. It's bacon, so we took it easy today. Raven, hello, how are you guys tonight? You doing good? Doing good. We've just been trying to stay cool, trying to stay out of the sun. Cara B, how's it going? Gregory Lyon. Yeah. Meanwhile, while she's been editing tomorrow's video, been washing some clothes. Had to make a trip, get some supplies.
You shaved part of your face.
Yeah, I started shaving right before the live, and then I'm like, oh no, I gotta go to live, so now I got weird stuff going on here. But don't get too upset about this. It's all gonna go away soon. Oh, yeah, we got some temperatures here. 13 moons that I planted another bed of greens today. It was 100 in the greenhouse, 84 outside, which is, yeah, 84. 84 can be pretty hot. And yeah, I imagine the humidity there is pretty rough. And 100 in the greenhouse. I tell you, when we had our little greenhouse up, what was what outside temperature did it have to be in order for it to get like 100 inside? It wasn't much. As soon as the sun came up, it was like 100, and that was like in the middle of winter. 101 over there, 97, 93 in Elko, Nevada, 107 in Vegas.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been to Vegas before, just on trips, and yeah, it's brutal there.
Yeah. And what, Phoenix, I think, hit like 110, maybe more.
Yeah. Junior P, 57. Whoa.
Oh, that sounds nice.
No, you'd be freezing. You'd be freezing. You wouldn't like that at all. Kim Gorin, hello. Morgan at Goldshaw Farm sent me 9 goose eggs, 4 hatched yesterday, another today.
Whoa.
Awesome! That is awesome news. Oh, roadie. I'm never gonna get that. I gotta get it in there. Roadie. JCDC in the AZ, the Epicate Tiny House. Oh man, it's probably like, how many times I gotta tell that guy? Have y'all figured out? Oh, so we're gonna get right into it. Have y'all figured out a roof? Maybe. Yeah. If you follow us on Instagram, I got some little hints about that down there. I'm not sure if I posted anything about Facebook, but yeah, tomorrow's video is all about that. It's all about our new roof solution. We got the framework up. We're excited about that. We can't wait to show you guys. Ah, it's looking mighty. Did you? Oh, yes, we did go to the post office. I guess we should show that right away, huh? Yes, thank you very much for this.
Yeah.
Like, this is the
So
coolest.
cool.
This is the coolest thing ever. Wait,
You
I don't
gotta
know.
get it.
I gotta
Find it
see.
first.
Hang on. Check that out. We got that in the mail the other day. It's got his name on there. Crew. Haha. How cool is that? I can't even put into words how cool that is. And it's got his leash hanging up on there. Rebel Yell, how's it going? Oh, we got mail Friday. Rockin' Rowdy Roadie. That's how I'm going to remember it now. Rockin' Rowdy Roadie. A Mindful Homestead, what's up? Earthbag Builder, yeah. Yeah, we got our first Earthbag project done. Does that make us experts now?
Was intensive training.
Right now, maybe we're at Jedi Knight level. Once we build our second project, then maybe we'll be masters. Geeky Gardens, how's it going? EW Georgie, howdy from California.
So can we just use the force to
You wish.
fill all the bags?
I wish. I wish I could just get all the dirt and just force it into the... use the force to get into the bags. CB's Greenhouse and Garden, what's up? Man, yeah, so, if it holds water, you are expert. That's a good point, JCDC. If that works, if this whole thing works, I think we'll have reached that final level. We'll have the glow. We'll have earned the glow. Okay, so what's the deal with the cistern cover? Oh man, yeah, definitely.
Oh no!
Oh,
the poo!
So yeah, we got the framework up. It's very exciting to get to see all that in tomorrow's video. Then we're going to be working on getting the whole thing wired up, and then we're still going with ferro cement for the over the top of that. So get to play around with the ferro cement a little bit. I'm very excited about that. I'm excited about the possibilities of using ferro cement out here, and what that could mean for us building things. Jim H says, hi to the stoners. CB's Greenhouse and Garden says we're getting another 4 days of rain. We got some clouds today, which is nice. 100-degree weather, but at least there's some clouds out there. That provided a little bit of relief.
Yeah.
But you've been inside all day, pretty much with the air conditioning on, huh? Well, crew can't take it out there, not with this heat. With that double coat. We're afraid being out there would make them sick. "13 Moons Homestead" asks if we built a spaceship chicken coop yet. You don't know anything about that, eh? You don't read the comments section. She said in the comments, she said we could use the Decagon out there to build a spaceship chicken coop. Dahlia would lose her mind if we did that. Ozark Mountain Goats, how's it going? Crew condition. That's pretty much it. Do you think you'd use the air conditioning as much if it wasn't for crew?
Probably not.
That's what she says. Honestly, if you hang out underneath the shade, it's a world of difference out there. "100, you're scaring me about moving." It gets hot. Not as hot as central Arizona, but summers are intense. But you get a little shade and it's not bad. It's not bad. Gotta have that shade.
Yeah, and it's not humid.
The one good thing about it is when it really starts getting hot, it's also the dry season, so, well, it's not good necessarily because that means a lot of possibilities of fires and stuff like that, but no humidity to really make things uncomfortable. Yeah, it's a dry heat. Whoa, PG Nano Farm, Linda, she's in here for a little bit. Well, we appreciate that. So we've been working, man, all day yesterday. I think I was the day before yesterday and yesterday. I think I was just hammering out the project, doing the thing for the working out the structure for the cistern there. Just prepping the boards, getting those things ready, and those things were huge, weren't they? Oh man, wait till you see that. 20 foot long boards. It's crazy.
2x10s.
Yes. Dancing all around the top of the cistern, dancing all around the top of the Gabion out there. How'd you feel about that?
It's a little scary because the rocks shift under your feet.
Yeah. Frightening. Oh, show.
But we're gonna have to be climbing up there to finish things off, like a lot.
Yeah.
So,
We'll be getting used to climbing up around there, climbing up on the boards, getting the wiring on there, then doing the ferro cement. Crazy. So do you have any guesses onto how many tons of stone and concrete went in there?
I have no idea.
No idea. A lot.
Like, well, was it 3 or 4 truckloads, pickup truckloads of that concrete,
4.
and
3 more of
3 of stone, plus just all the piles that we had sitting around. So I don't know.
yeah.
It was a lot.
Just grams were short said 1st January in Apache Junction. Temps hit 116. This Kelly girl thought she was going to die. Yeah, that's up there, man. But
That's crazy.
we had to deal with temps like that up in up near Phoenix quite a bit. How are the bees doing with the heat?
Okay, as far as I can tell, they're like really going for the water. So I have to make sure that they have a supply of water all the time. But yeah, it's
But you're not going in there, opening it up, and looking at them, right?
I haven't recently.
But you just kind of make outside checks, go in there, go over there now and then, see how they're doing.
Yeah.
Make sure they get all their water. Biked home in 120 degrees in Phoenix. That's enough, man. You don't want to do more than that. Mindful Homestead says it's an awesome, durable way to finish the outside. Looks cool too. Yeah, definitely. Do you think that? So what do you think? Do you think that was quicker than if we had done an earth and plaster?
I don't know. I have my doubts.
Maybe equal.
Maybe.
I don't know. It might be close, but it was definitely probably more physically taxing. But I think, yeah, just way more durable. We won't have to worry about it at all. Plus, multifunctional, as you'll see as we move along on this roof build. North Star Prepstetter, how's it going? How are you? How are you doing tonight, North Star Prepstetter? We're doing pretty good. Oh man, what else have you been up to?
I started building a fence.
Oh yeah, did you cover that in tomorrow's video? That's a secret thing. Maybe you'll reveal it sometime.
Maybe when it's done.
But
But
so that's a secret project, something she's been working on. You've been filming a little bit of that, haven't you?
yeah. So just a little fence going around the mulch basins to keep the javelina out for now because they're going in kind of like pulling up the gray water pipe and just messing things up generally. So
Pretty much causing an all-around nuisance.
yeah, so I want to keep them out, and then maybe we'll set up a little watering hole for them, like further out on the property.
I'll get out of her way. Wow.
Because they're thirsty too,
Uh,
but we don't want them around, like too close around here.
yeah. Because, I mean, what are they going to do? Like, anything edible, all the edible plants are just going to go in there, start tearing it up.
Yeah, the bad thing is they're not pigs, but they're kind of like pigs, and they root around in the ground and, dig up the root and everything of the plant. So it's very destructive.
And even, like, you got to be careful with prickly pear, because, I mean, you would think that would be relatively safe from being eaten. But they love prickly pear, like it's candy.
Yeah. We have some out here that have like a little cage around it, and they actually pushed the cage in and started munching on it a little bit.
What'd you think? Would you ever do an electric fence out there?
Yeah, I thought about it, definitely. That might be a quick thing to set up.
So how long have we been in the RV now?
I don't remember. 2 years? No,
no.
2.5?
Yeah, like maybe 2.5 years. Because probably, a week or two ago actually was our kind of like second anniversary of actually living out here on the land, right? Of course, we don't keep track of that ourselves. I got a message from some people. I'm like, congratulations on 2 years. I'm like, what? Has it been that time already? Yeah, 2 years. Over 2 years now we've been living right out here. But we've been living in the RV for about 2.5. And how are you doing? Are you sick of it?
Not really, but it would be nice to have a house. I'm looking forward to that.
I'll tell you, a lot of people. So I was just reading this thing on Instagram about people being sick of their living in the tiny house, and just about there's a big tiny house movement, and everyone's saying how great it is, but it might be tough to do for a long time. Long term, yeah. It might. Some people can take it for a little bit, but living in such a confined space, it's not for everyone. I just feel like for me, it hasn't been that big of an issue because really we don't spend a whole lot of time inside.
I think the biggest thing for me is like thinking about the future, and we want to be growing a lot of food. I want like more food storage space, so places where you keep like canned goods and dry goods and stuff like that for long-term storage.
And really, our living space isn't actually going to be that much greater in the new house than it will be here. But I think the efficiency alone is going to be huge. And that's what I'm looking forward to, just not having to run the air conditioner in the middle of summer. Just get that air circulating, and that's probably all we need.
Sherry asked if you had a good birthday.
It was pretty good. I just basically did more work around here. But nothing else I'd rather be doing. There's cheesecake, of course. Picked up cheesecake, right? For my birthday.
Cheesecake and birthday tacos.
Maybe the cheesecake was for me. Maybe it was a little bit for. I don't know. I know there'd be people bringing up about the javelina, putting a thing about javelinas, you can't trap them or kill them or anything like that.
Not legally.
Not legally. If you do anything with javelina, you gotta make sure no one finds out, because you could be in big trouble. What is it, fines or something like that?
At least.
You know what the punishments are?
I'm not sure.
Living off grid McGarvey style, I still love it. 2 years, yeah? 2 years. North Star Prep Sitter says, from what I've seen, 2 to 3 years is about all people can take from the tiny house space. Yeah, man, I don't know what it is. Well, I don't know. We're about 2.5 years, so maybe another half a year when we're like, oh, we gotta get out. But by that time, maybe the house will be done. So we'll be like, oh, we had enough. But okay, we can. If not, we'll just move into the cistern. We'll have a roof soon. We just need stairs to get out. Would you live in there?
With water in it?
You can't have water in it if you're gonna live in it. Well, maybe a little bit of water. You can maybe take knee-deep water, right? That wouldn't be too bad. Say the Kara says the first year is the hardest living. It probably took a little bit of adjusting, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Living in an RV, going from like a 2,300 square foot house to an RV. There's some transitional things you got to get used to, and where do I go with all this stuff, right? Because you think you downsize, but when you got to live in an RV, then you find out what downsizing is. That wasn't a huge issue because we got a giant shipping container out there for storage, but it's like, what do you need on the inside? You gotta make some cuts. Oh, well, thank you, Karis. Karis has happy birthday. And Sherry from the African Tiny House loves cheesecake. Just another day, you know what? Yeah. Birthday is just another day. Just gotta get it done. Stuff to do. Can't slack off. Even on a birthday. Actually, on my birthday, I worked even harder. I was like, get it done. I gotta get it done.
There's Grandma Karen. Hi, Grandma Karen.
Hey, Grammy Karen. JCDC in the AZ says, we're coming up on our first year. You guys make it look easy. I don't know. I don't know about that. Not too far behind. With the virus lockdown, is it putting the house build behind or renewing? No, not so much. I mean, we were gonna start on the house right away.
Yeah,
But then
I don't think we've really had any problems like getting building supplies and stuff like that.
Hasn't slowed us down.
Yeah, we wanted to get the cistern built first before the monsoon rains.
Yeah, I mean, we had to start working on the cistern. I figured, well, we had to start working on parts of the cistern before working on the house. So I figured since we're starting on that, might as well just finish it, get it ready for the monsoons, and then we can start on the house.
I think I said I was hoping we'd be able to start on the house this month, but I don't think that's going to happen.
May? No. No. Man. I think we're getting super close though. Like once we get the roof on this thing, we gotta throw some. We're gonna change up our gutter system. I don't think that should take too long, and then we can start on the house. So we want to be ready to catch rain whenever the monsoons come. Gotta get that rain, yo. Stivers Homestead, what's up? Elf Lord's Journey. Hey, fellow desert dwellers, what's the temperature? We were just talking about that at the beginning. We hit about 100 degrees today. Yikes. So Chris Porter asks, so guys, are the existing tanks still going to be the primary water storage devices? So the tanks we're using now will not be, we'll still be utilizing them, but the new cistern we're building, that'll be our main source of water. I'll still be utilizing the 2 tanks. I might hook one of them up to the shed. I might hook them up to the shed. Maybe we'll move one of them around at some point. But they're still good. They'll still be used. Probably more for irrigation purposes. Emily made it in. So, Kiri built on a rock homestead says, once the roof is on, will you be able to look inside? Yes. Yes, we're going to put in a man door, which will be necessary. I mean, you don't want to completely close it off because you want to be able to get in, just in case you need to do any kind of maintenance, any kind of cleaning or something like that. Always a good idea. Elflord says 95 up there, but breaking records for me. It's a hot one. It's going to be a hot... It's supposedly one of the hottest... It's supposed to be a hot one. Maybe record breaking.
Living off Grave McGarvey still 4 years living in the cabin. I live mostly outside.
Yeah. Honestly, and that's the way you... That's the best way. Just go inside to eat and sleep, and then, or sometimes just sleep. Maybe not even that. Do what you can outside. It's the way to be. Well, until the bugs get real bad. Fact Totem Farms, what's up? How are you guys doing? Hey guys, you're crushing it. Well, thank you. Thank you. It'd be nice once the cistern is built. I really want to start working on the house. Can you believe that? Like, I can't wait to get to filling and pounding the bags. You think I would have had enough of that with that cistern build, but I'm eager to get to the building again. I've thought about setting some posts to hang plastic to increase rain harvest area. I thought about that a little bit. We might possibly down the road do kind of like a ground water harvesting thing. Maybe tarps. Put tarps on the ground, funnel it in somewhere, or maybe like a low-hanging roof. Possibly, I don't know if you've seen Homesteadonomics and some of his projects, but what a cool way to possibly get some extra irrigation. Well, Chris Porter, thank you very much for the super chat. Well, Alflord says back to the 70s next week. Well, that's gotta be nice. I think it's still gonna be warm here for a while. Uh-oh, the Apricot Tiny House. Welcome to the crew pack. Well, thank you very much for that. I tell you, that's awesome when we get support like that. I mean, all those funds, they just go into helping what we do out here, going into the build, helping the sustainable living lifestyle, getting it out there, teaching people. I'm probably far behind where you at. Are you at the same area?
About, yeah, Chris. That's all the best from Australia.
Well, thank you very much. Back to the Farm says, looks like you built some muscle too. Yeah, I think we've probably both been getting a good workout out there, eh?
Probably. My triceps are sore today from pounding the T-posts that
Oh
I was
yeah.
doing yesterday.
Yeah, you've been working really hard on that. And T-posts are,
Well, you know. How
I
many
know.
did you do?
Oh man, that was I don't even remember how many was that. Probably put them about 12 feet. Probably it was over 100, wasn't it?
Over 100. EW Georgie asked, "What's going on with the garden?" Well, not. I mean, there's not a lot going on in there. I haven't planted too much this year, but we have some perennials going. Our grapevine, which is doing pretty well, but I noticed did I tell you, like, the leaf cutter bees come
Yeah.
and they cut little chunks of the leaves off and carry them off, and I don't think it's gonna kill the plant or anything like that, but all the leaves are like have little chew marks in them. But what else? I planted a peanuts and a bunch of different herbs.
You were excited about that peanut, weren't
I was.
you?
I hope it makes little peanuts.
Robin's here. Robin says she's at work right now in Gila Bend at the Gila River Power Station. She's a security guard there. Has to wear an armored bulletproof vest. I can't. Yeah, I can't even
Yeah,
imagine
that's pretty hot.
how extra hot that is. Oh my gosh! Stay cool out there. Try not to let the heat beat you.
And a super chat from Factotum Farms.
What? Man, I am behind. Midlife Prices is here. What's up, Midlife Prices? Factotum Farm, $5. Thank you so much for that. Keep it up. You guys keep it up. And if you haven't seen Factotum Farms, they got all kinds of. They're making their own soaps there and everything like that. CB's Greenhouse and Garden. Thanks for if you're still here. Hope you have a good weekend as well.
Over D-Bus. Yes, how hot does it get on the homestead? This is probably about as hot as it usually gets, so about 100 degrees.
Yeah, I seen it get up to maybe a little over 100. It could probably get up to
Maybe 105.
Okay, so I'm mispronouncing things again. It's Gila.
Stop. Mispronouncing.
Good night, everyone. Bye. She's gonna take over from here. Yeah, it could probably get up to a little over 100, 105 or something like that, but usually doesn't get higher than that. And we got to deal with that maybe June, maybe most of July until the rains come. Once the rains come, then it usually cools off a bit. Uh-oh, Mom's here.
Hey, Mom. Happy birthday. It's my mom's birthday. Love you, Mom.
Oh, happy birthday.
Hi, Dwayne.
We're doing a rain. So the midlife prices are doing a rainwater harvest class again.
Oh.
She's letting Brain listen as he eats his pasta. Oh, pasta. Sounds delicious. 65 plus watching and only 44 likes? What? We can do better than that, right? Come on.
North Star Prep Stutter said, "Do you feel like you're halfway to having your house a reality now, or at least at the top of a hump?" Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, we're really close.
Yeah. It's happening. Super exciting, right?
Yeah.
Woo!
And like the progress we've made on the cistern and all the kind of problem solving we've had to do with that and making things work, I think it's given me confidence in building like large structures. So I think that's been really good. So I'm feeling better about the house.
Yes, of course, the one big difference that we'll have to deal with between like the cistern build and the house build, though, is of course trying to do the dome. But
Yes.
I feel like the cistern went pretty well. Yeah, we made some mistakes, but I think we learned about it, and it's just, I think the big thing is not to get overconfident right away.
Right.
Take the time and build it right. Make sure you get the curves just right. Man, I tell you, working with that remesh and all that wire,
You have to be careful.
yeah, I can't even tell you how many scars I have. Oh man.
Oh yeah, and jewelry. Tanya mentioned handyman's ground roof.
Yeah.
So he's done some interesting things with rainwater catchment surfaces too.
Yeah, really taking a homesteadonomics idea, making a much more durable, permanent structure. I mean, a really great way. Yeah, there was criticisms on that, but like, I mean, what a great way to just like throw something together, start collecting that water right away, and you don't have to worry about as much engineering as something like this big roof out here, and it'd be cheaper, quicker, and you don't have to worry about
I like our roof.
flying away.
Isn't it nice though to just like step outside and there's shade and it's so much cooler than I remember being out here without having any shade. It was really kind of rough in the summer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For any new people joining in and are seeing all this mess, this is gonna get cleaned up. Okay, I started shaving before the live, and then I ran out of time. So this is not gonna. This is not a new look I'm going for.
Even a neck beard.
I'm not going for a neck beard.
Grow it right out of your neck.
uh,
Dennis said, given the super hot weather out there, I'd be interested to know how much cooler the bottom of the cistern stays compared to the ambient temperature. And
I wonder if I'll be able to test that somehow. Maybe drop a thing down
like
there or
actually
something.
measure it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that.
Find a way. I think that would be
Or we could
interesting.
just jump down there and see how it feels.
Cold. Honestly, I think it's going to be really great. I mean, as thick as this. So these those black water tanks we have out there, I mean, they pretty much bake in the sun all day. So I imagine it has so much thermal mass with the water already, though. Like, the water will get warm. But, it'll never freeze or anything like that. It won't get super hot. But I'm sure there's temperature changes with the water going from the summer to the winter. But I'm thinking with this cistern and, okay, with all the water in there, with all the earth and all the rocks, I imagine it probably remains a pretty stable temperature all year round. That's going to be my guess. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, we're going to have to test that out.
And Jim H asked what's the biggest thing with the cistern build that will help with the house build. So we kind of mentioned how that was helping us, but I think one thing in particular, like getting accurate measurements going around, like we had a little trouble at first when we started out because there's a difference between the bags when they're untamped versus tamped. They kind of spread out. So we kind of know how to adjust for that now. We can do that right away with the house.
Yeah. And just like techniques and stuff like that, things that we've learned about coming up with systems to make things a little easier. We might not even do any sifting with the house build. We might just go pull out the rocks as we go and then build from there.
Yeah, the workflow would be a lot faster, I think. Oh, James, welcome to the crew pack.
Welcome to the crew pack, James! Thank you very much. Thank you. Carlton from the Pharmacy Seeds Network agrees. It's a pretty stable temp. Top warm, bottom cool. Have you thought about planting trees like Mediterranean, cypress, figs, olive? Yeah, we definitely want to grow more trees out here. And I definitely would like to start soon. Like when I mean soon, I mean like before the monsoons come. So may take that as like another side project in between some of the other things we're doing. Plant some trees.
Yep. So I'm gonna want to design out kind of the placement of different plantings and trees, and I'm gonna figure out how to get them watered to get them established.
Analysis paralysis. Me, I'm just like, just throw some seeds on the ground. Just some seed bombs and guerrilla gardening. Nona Grace taught the Upper Tiny House what raspberry pie is. Do you know what raspberry pie is?
It's a delicious dessert.
Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. Oh yeah, Pharmacy Seeds. Carlton at the Pharmacy Seeds Network knows all about raspberry pie.
Is your county still opt out?
So far.
For now.
Yeah. Jack wants to know what's up with the live feeds. Why waste your time with the live feeds? I never view this as like a waste of time. I really enjoy the lives. I think it's a really great way to connect with people that watch our videos, give them an opportunity to maybe get some questions answered that they couldn't maybe normally get from the videos, get that one-on-one time, and yeah, just get some of that out there, some of those questions out there. Sometimes you can't get that all out in a video.
Yeah.
And it helps us.
More personal.
Feels a little more personal, and we get to know people a little bit better. Jim H guesses for the Cistern water temp 50 degrees. That would be nice. Michael asks, which vegetables are the best to grow there?
Heat tolerant. So I would say okra. I haven't had a chance to grow a whole lot and test it out, but like I am growing a pepper plant this year, jalapeno, that my brother gave me. So just heat-loving plants. We still have to provide a little shade for plants, and make sure they have enough water. And then it's a little tricky during the monsoons when everything, is very wet for a short period of time and then dry. So I think just using the right techniques, there's quite a bit we can grow.
Yeah.
But yeah, for efficiency, I would go with like more of the heat tolerant, drought tolerant things.
Start growing more, taking advantage of all the microclimates to extend out some of the possibilities of growing. Building with Todd says it's getting warm out there today. 111. There it is, place. Of course, he lives not too far from Phoenix, so yeah, so like close to central Arizona there. About 100 over here, so about 11 degrees cooler than over there. Scuba Dude Smitty, better late than never. Why are my ears burning? What are you gonna do for a roof?
Everyone wants to know.
It'll definitely be in tomorrow's video. We're definitely gonna cover that, but basically, we've gone with a wood frame, wood skeletal structure, and then we're gonna be doing ferro cement over that. But tomorrow's all about putting that skeletal structure up. It's really looking pretty good, I think. Well, what's that? No?
What?
No? So it's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks
All right.
great.
All right. She's like, I don't know. Of course we did. Where's crew? People want to know. Crew is, he's doing all right. Crew. And that's what he does all day. Either sleeping or scratching his face. Yeah. Junior says, "Oh my, OMG, he's not sleeping." He was up until just that moment. Almost Homestead, what's up? Jim H says, Cistern temple depend on roof insulation. Well, there won't be too much roof insulation, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Could probably be a lot more warmer up at the top then.
Yeah. I was kind of wondering about how that'll play out.
Jewelry Time says mulberry trees are great for shade. It's good to see you two at Almost Homestead. Glad you could make it.
Yeah, Jim H says the live chats are like a family gathering.
Absolutely, that's absolutely. Except less drama, for the most part.
Yeah, usually.
See, Junior P says it's a great time to get questions answered. Yeah, absolutely. Bring those questions to the lives and. Crypto Gang says, what? No drama? I'm on the wrong channel. We save the drama for the videos, right? Jeff Sweeney says, really impressed with the building. Well, thank you. Thanks. 13 says, don't say that out loud. You'll jinx it. Tech Nerds TV, what's up? Oh, man. Yeah, so we're getting super close to finishing this cistern. I have no idea how long some of these things will take. I'm like, okay, now we got to do wiring, and then we got to do ferro cement. A couple days. And it'll take a couple months. I think we got to kind of, with the ferro cement, it's going to be a new technique, so I can imagine it kind of going a bit slow at first. Until we get a little bit more used to the technique. But we really got to hammer it out because I don't know how long that can sit for. I think you just got to kind of work it, right? It's got to get done. You think you got to finish it in one setting?
I don't think so, but probably don't want to wait too long.
You don't want to stretch it out over too many days. And then as dry as it gets right now, like ferro cement, you want a slow cure. So, working on that in the heat of the day, it might not be a possibility.
Yeah. I have to do it in the evening or keep it covered, keep it, moist.
Junior asks, with trees planted, would it be good to make a Gabion U shape and put a tree in the middle?
Oh, a Gabion and a U shape. It might be I suppose it would depend on
Probably
where
depend.
it is and what kind of tree.
I like the idea. I like the idea of like something there to protect the tree, but again, I wouldn't want anything that keeps too much water from getting around there.
Gabions can let water
Yeah,
through.
they're not impermeable.
But it could create a nice microclimate.
It's definitely got some possibilities. Would you put tree fortress around like that?
I might.
Well, it's Javelina. Heirloom Permaculture, what's up? Busy working in the garden, jumping in to say hi. Well, we appreciate you taking the time out from the garden work to come and say hi. Building with Todd says tomorrow, when I win the lotto. It's gonna get some land out this way and just unplug for a while.
Nice.
Yeah, honestly, getting some land out this way is just a nice, so nice and quiet. It's definitely peaceful out here.
Oh yes, jewelry tents, it's mulberry trees. I definitely want mulberries. Great shade trees. You can get fruit bearing or none. They grow fast.
Well, Almost Home said, enjoy your time with your son. Yeah, get that family time in.
Yeah.
Joseph Perez, what's up? Over D Bus says, how many snakes a month? So far we have. Oh no, you have seen a snake around here.
But it wasn't a rattlesnake. I haven't seen any rattlesnakes this year.
Okay, let's not say it like that. Yeah. Now that she said that, we're gonna step outside. There's gonna be a rattlesnake out there.
I saw a coach whip. Those are huge snakes, the coach whips.
How big was it? I haven't seen a huge coach whip around here, but they can get big.
I bet it was like 4 feet at least. And they do eat rattlesnakes. So maybe that's why there's no rattlesnakes around. I don't know.
We'll keep the coach whips and the king snakes, and then we'll just hopefully no rattlers. So fingers crossed on that. Maybe we'll have a rattlesnake, a 0 rattlesnake year. That would be nice. I think our first year. How many rattlesnakes did we have our first year? Our first season.
Like 4 or 5.
Could have been. And I think it was like 4 or 5 the next year, wasn't it? Too many. Too many. When you walk outside and you see a rattlesnake, you're like, oh, another rattlesnake. That's when you know you've seen too many rattlesnakes.
Are you gonna have a live feed when the cistern starts to fill?
Ooh.
That could be interesting. Like our first big monsoon rain.
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. I'm definitely gonna get some footage of that. So maybe we could turn the live feed on too, and then we'll just record. That would be cool. Yeah, we'll make a note of that. That'd be awesome to capture. Simply says watching an ad for you first. Well, we appreciate that. Thanks for watching those ads. Built on the Rocks Homestead says haven't seen her rattlesnake in a week and a half. That's good. Building with Todd says he'd be down to see the live feed of that phone up. Uh-oh. Citisten's in the house. Right? Oh, yep. Citizen, what's up? Yeah. Junior got a used fifth wheel today.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
That is cool.
Oh yeah, Emily says you don't want trees that have root systems that are gonna seek out like water pipes or cisterns.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, really, you gotta plan where those trees are going. Don't get them. Yeah, exactly. Don't want them get to water sources, especially Cistern out that way. So far, I think it's a good location. Nothing with the big deep root systems going around that area. Andrew H talks about lights around the cistern ahead of time, so it's not too dark when you want to film. It's a good idea. Get some lights out there. Richard Solomon's got to go back to work. Thanks for stopping in, Richard. We always appreciate that. Cistern red carpet extravaganza. Simply Pam says, I've seen 8 snakes, all non-venomous. Let's keep it that way. Pharmacy Seeds Network's got to jump out. Got to go for their live. Thanks for being in here, Carlton. Go get your live on. And maybe a live feed when the cistern overflows. Could take a while for that one, but yeah, definitely do that for that one. We got 2 overflow pipes in there ready to go, so there's actually, I want that to empty as faster than it fills.
Yep. Well, yeah, definitely.
Getting started on homesteading. What's up? Back in my 9 to 5 soul-sucking job. Got to get a schedule working again. Almost missed well, but at least you're back at the work, though. I know that sometimes that's gotta feel good. Headed to Sonic later, all. Enjoy that Sonic. YouTuber says, I'm not sure whether to say I'm sorry or congratulations. Billy what Todd says, that thing overfills and Arizona is going underwater. I know, right? We still got to plan out what exactly we want to do for that overflow. Probably have it go out quite a few ways, at least 20 feet maybe, and put a couple of basins out that way, and probably grow some trees. We got any last questions? Alright, so yeah, definitely time is up. Exciting video tomorrow. We're starting on that roof. We actually got some structure up, which is nice. That's going to be exciting. And then, so thanks everyone for being in here, for joining us on these lives. We just love that opportunity to connect with you all, get those questions answered. Many thanks to our moderators. Always do such an amazing job. All those names are in blue. Check them out. They're amazing channels. All right.
Thanks to the new members.
Thanks to the new members. What? The guys' generosity is absolutely amazing. All right. Good night, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. We'll catch you on tomorrow's video. Leave those comments. Say hi. Have a good night, everyone. All right. Bye.